what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Hold on a second. Let me do this right quick. Family, I need you to smash up the mic, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. There is a new documentary out about jazz for all you jazz lovers out there. My boy put it out. Check it out on, what is it called? The Art of Jazz Experience on YouTube. The Art of Jazz Experience. The Art of Jazz Experience. Check that out. It's a dope documentary. 130 years of jazz in 20 minutes told. Yeah. So, fast paced, move like that. Wow, so let's go in. So Diddy is facing some possible punishment for an alleged three-way call violation. That is absolutely against prison rules. You are not supposed to call a third party when you are on the phone. You can't, obviously, the inmate can't call a third party. But the inmate also cannot have a person that he's talking to call a third party. That is a direct violation of prison rules, and it will get you punished. In this regard, they're saying that Diddy was talking to, well, Diddy claims that he was talking to his lawyer, and his lawyer put his PR guy on the phone to help him draft. So he was going to dictate to the PR guy what he wanted him to say in a letter to the New York Times. He didn't specify why he wanted to address a letter to the New York Times, but the folks over at FCI Fort Dix says that, hey man, you in violation and we got something for that. Now this allegedly happened on November 4th, so that's what, a good week ago. And we have yet to know what that punishment might look like, or even if they're going to actually punish him at all. Something tells me you got to get hit because they cannot allow they can't allow Diddy to have special privileges like that to be out. They'll give you special privileges, but it can't get out like that. If you get out like that, then they got to at least tap you on the wrist. Make sure that people know that they're not to be played with, and they are a hard, stern facility. They don't play that. They will uphold the law at every turn. Diddy is serving a 4-year prison term after his federal conviction for transporting male escorts across state lines for the purpose of running down Cassie. I was about to say something else, but I won't be so graphic. But y'all know what Cassie did. Y'all know what she did. And she's at home, free as a bird, and her co-conspirator is doing time. Yeah, go figure. Math ain't mathing to me. Diddy was transferred from Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center to Fort Dix on October 30th. According to CBS News documents, Diddy has already run afoul of prison rules just a few days into his incarceration at Fort Dix. Diddy reportedly made a three-person call to discuss issues involving a statement to the New York Times, but he ended up in violation of the Bureau of Prisons rules. Bureau of Prisons guidelines bar inmates from adding multiple people to phone calls for fear inmates could use them to coordinate criminal activity. I don't think that's the reason. I think the reason is they want to get more money. You know, obviously anything is possible, but I think that they don't want you to make a three-way call because they want you to make that call again. You know, the more calls you make, the more money they make. Yeah. So it says, okay, so let me read this piece to y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. During the November 3rd call, Diddy reportedly spoke with an unnamed woman about getting in touch with the digital person about blogs. Then Diddy allegedly discussed arranging weekend visits with loved ones, recommending they bring 200 singles. Prison rules prevent visitors from coming into the facility with cash, but coins are allowed for the vending machines. After the two were done talking visitation, the woman reportedly added a third person to the call, an unidentified man in violation of prison regulations. According to the docs, Diddy later told prison officials that he was chatting with his female lawyer who added his prison guide to the phone call to draft a statement to be sent out to the New York Times after he had approved it. Diddy denied that he was discussing blogs and provided no reason why he would want to issue a statement to NYT. So here's the recommendation from the prison. Here's what they recommend for Diddy. They are recommending that Diddy lose 90 days of phone privileges and 90 days of commissary privileges. This is according to CBS News. Prison officials filed the ruling November 4th. CBS News says, but it's unclear what the outcome was. CBS also reports that Diddy is now employed as a chaplain's assistant at Fort Dix, which is considered a much better gig than the one some of the other prison jobs. Typically, inmates who work in the chapel clean the office, preserve the library, and do record keeping. It was earlier reported Diddy was working laundry duties at the facility. So here's the deal about working in the prison. If you got some money, or if you got some type of something that you can barter, let's say you work in the kitchen, and well, let me back up. Let's say you are an artist. Let's say you're a tattoo artist or something like that. Somebody might want to get a tattoo, and you might do tattooing, or you may do art. Let's say art, because that's something that somebody can do over and over and over again and send it out over and over and over again. So let's say art. So you can barter that. You can say, yo man, look, I'll do all your drawings for you that you're gonna send to your family and loved ones. And you work my job, you know what I'm saying? Or you cover for me. You cover for me over here. You can work out something with the people that's over, like the CEO, the correctional officer that's over that particular department. He can work out something with that person. Be like, yo, man, just sign off for me, man. I ain't finna be doing all of that. Just sign off for me. And if he get a real cool one, they ain't gonna have no problem with it. Yeah. So everybody ain't going there. Everybody in prison is not working, but everybody in prison is doing time. So prison ain't nothing to look forward to. It ain't nothing easy about it. Even if you do go to a so-called camp, ain't nothing easy about it. You still locked up. You still got people bossing you around. You still can't just walk out that door and keep walking. Yeah. What's up, Thaddeus boy? What it do? it do, what it do, what it do. Not gonna be long, fam. I'm gonna wrap this up. Just want to bring this story to y'all real quick. Got more videos coming. I'll holler at y'all in a minute. Till next time, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.